Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for the last day of October in 2018. There will never be another October 31st for this year. I have entitled this perspective, Is It Still Working for You? Is it still working for you? And this is what I'm talking about. Hello, Patricia and birthday girl Ty. Well, hey, Deb, it's so nice to see you again. I trust you had a phenomenal vacation. Okay, so thank you for all who are joining me. Hey, Carol, all who are joining me on both platforms. Listen, um, we can operate in crazy or chaos. We can operate in defensive mode or remain in high alert for so long that it becomes our norm. We believe that this is the way we operate, the way our lives are designed at that season in your life, the way your circumstances line up. You can honestly believe that everyone operates like this, even if it is in complete dysfunction, even if it is in complete paranoia, even if it's in a complete state of breakdown. But you make it work every day for so long that it becomes your norm. And my question is that working for you? Because as soon as you begin to see that other people do not access life like this, as soon as you begin to get a hint of something else that works for others, it should make you, hey, Mary, it should make you just be interested in, just a glimpse. It should give you enough interest to see what are they doing differently. Because what I'm doing, it's got to be something more to this. Is this still working for you? I was talking to someone last week, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, who desperately wants to have some love in their life. Just good old love. And yet for so long, for so many years, they have operated from a place of protect myself and protect my heart and build this wall. Well, the wall has kept people out and imprisoned them in. And yet there is still a spark that desires and hungers. And so in the conversation, I was asking, why do you insist on sabotaging everything that you really desire? Oh, you just don't know how hard it is. I've been doing this for so long. And so the conversation went there. But my question is what you've been doing, I don't care if you've been doing it all your life, and everyone in your family does this. The question that you and you alone have to ask and answer is it working for you now? Is it still working for you? At some point, it worked. At some point, you saw it as necessary because you built the walls and you operate on high alert and you need to remain in a place of chaos and everything moves at 1,000 miles an hour. Hey, Cynthia, you built and designed a life that was completely reactionary, never proactive. You always had to be in react mode. You built that because it worked for you for a season in your life. At this point in your life, the question remains, is that working for you now? Because I am offering, it may be time to unlearn some stuff and stop falling back on, oh, but you don't know how hard it is. Okay. If you insist on quick and easy, you're going to stay right where you are. Thank you for sharing, Cynthia. I promise you, you're gonna stay stuck, and you'll want. See, that's just it. If you are in a certain state of your life, and if you're in a certain season in your life, and you're content, then the rumble is not bothering you. The rumble is quiet, and that's fine. You'll stay right there. But when that rumble, when that want starts to poke its head up, it will no longer be sufficient for you to stay where you are. You will hunger for more. You will need to unlearn some things, or you're going to stay frustrated and get in and move into the bitter zone. You'll remain bitter. You'll get to a point of bitterness. And so I promise you, I know it is not easy. I promise you, I know it is not going to be quick. But I also recognize and believe with every ounce of my being that once you begin to unlearn some things and replace some things in your life, you'll get an entirely different life. You will have a new life. It's sort of like learning a foreign language. The best way to learn a foreign language is the immersion version. You immerse yourself in the language, not necessarily memorizing how to conjugate, not necessarily memorizing vocabulary lists. When you immerse yourself in an environment where this new language is the norm and everyone speaks it and you live it and it's part of the culture and it's how you eat and it's how we celebrate, it is in the new language. At first, you will feel uncomfortable because you don't understand. You will feel out of place. You will feel lost. It will be frustrated because it's all new and you're trying to catch up. This new way of living, this new way of being, this new way of operating is the same way. But the longer you immerse yourself and saturate yourself in this new language, this new culture, before long, you're going to be fluent. And before long, when you unlearn some of those old habits of worry, the old habits of defending yourself against people who are not even out for you, this old habit of operating in a place of chaos, this old habit of operating in a place of defensiveness and high alert, and protecting your heart, not realizing that you've built that prison and now you're stuck in the prison. When you unlearn some of those things and move into a new environment where everyone around you, the entire culture around you is different and is better, is in that new language. They're speaking this new language. They're living it. They celebrate it. They eat it. They work in it. It's a new language. When you saturate and immerse yourself in a different culture, I promise you, the end result, you will look back and say, my God, why did I wait so long? Why did I stay stuck for so long? I promise you, that is what will happen to you. Hey, Pamela and Tammy, thank you for all who are joining me on both platforms. So that is what I want to encourage you to do today. Ask and answer yourself, is that still working for you? Stop relying on, oh, well, this is how I've always been. Is it still working? Is it still working for you? Because if you can honestly, flat-footed say, no, I don't care if it's a small no, because if you answer no, you're going to have to do something about it. If you answer no, it's not working for me, I've got to get out of this, I've got to change, I'm going to say you need to get into an immersion program. You have got to change your environment. You have got to become and get around people who think differently. They see it different. Their perspective is different. Okay, immerse yourself in a new language, and before long, even though it's uncomfortable in the beginning, even though it's embarrassing in the beginning, even though you stumble in the beginning, soon enough you will be fluent in a new language. Soon enough you will be fluent in this new lifestyle, in this new thinking, in this new environment, and it will be worth the discomfort. Okay, ask and answer. Is it still working for you? Oh my goodness, that was a loud growl of my stomach. Woo! Okay, until then, take real good care of yourselves. Recognize that tomorrow we are in a brand new month.